You know what I mean? I should say that for episode. Oh my God. It's a lion.
That's what it means.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Look. It's a lion.
Yeah, I see that video too, yeah.
That's hilarious.
Yes.
Yeah. You didn't see that? You didn't see that video?
She in her
Oh no,
socials.
yeah. Forget, you know, on social.
Wait, but are you fact check that?
That's the thing.
No, in the comments it was like it's a bit
Close,
more.
yeah.
It's a bit more like holistic. Like, oh look, there's a lion.
There's a Lion King.
There's a Lion King. Oh, the Lion King. Oh, there's a lion. But that guy just do it very dramatically.
Yeah, he was like, oh, there's a lion. Oh my God, there's a lion.
Who's the guy? But speaking of a Simba,
I think
young Simba.
Yes, true.
We here in the
True.
BTV after hours
True.
discuss the one and only.
Wait, what's the question? Sorry, one more time. But I just so impressed at how you put Simba into, because if you're a Cole fan, you know Cole is young Simba. So
Yes, to discuss the one and only Jermaine Lamar Cole.
J. Cole.
Jermaine Cole. With Keverne and Hadie. This has been a long awaiting conversation.
For real.
I don't know. We've been holding off this conversation for this moment.
For real. I've been itching that.
Yeah?
What?
I think we're going to get into the fallout just now. But I don't know. We first connected on the fact that we was both Jermaine Cole fans.
right.
And I want to know, like, you know, where were you? How were you? What were you listening to when you first know that this was the GOAT?
Yo, okay, well, I get introduced to him in like two different ways. The first time I didn't know it was him. So when I was younger, right, I would like my plug for music was like 2K, NBA 2K, NBA Live. So I would just like go for the soundtracks and just find music. And then they have, I don't know if you know this song, but they have this song called The Plan by J. Cole. But I was like, I like this song, but I wasn't paying attention to who it was. And I was like, maybe 10 or something like that.
What year
This is
2K.
This is like maybe 9 or 8 or something. I don't remember.
Called 2K9?
Yeah. How you tend to get to
That year was
26?
But it had some more powerful. It was like 2K20, 2K21. No?
Nah.
2K20.
Because, yeah.
It wasn't, that's how more powerful to me when they reached double digits.
I guess. So then, like, when it was like 2K11, 2K12, 13.
2K9.
Emo catchy, yeah.
Anyway,
true.
so you was listening to that.
But yeah, and I didn't know it was cool. And then years later, when Forest Hill Drive dropped, like, I don't even remember how I, had get to listen to it. I know I didn't have music on my phone. All I remember was I was listening to it from somebody's phone, in somebody's headphones. I don't remember who. And ever since then, right, I don't remember who it was, but ever since then, every recess, right, in St. Dominic, shout out to St. Dominic, I will go find somebody that had like access to the album, and like I'll borrow their headphones and I'll be listening to it. I used to harass people like for their phones and like, yeah. I know a couple of y'all, shout out Fafi, shout out Jermaine, a couple other people too, because it's like
Jermaine?
Another Jermaine, yeah. But yeah, crazy, right? Jermaine Cole, Jermaine, yeah. But and then I just like that was the only music that exists to me. And then that's when he had become my favorite artist. Cause I was like, yo, this album is amazing. What is this? And before that, my favorite artist was Tupac. So that was like a lot of like too much artists, you know what I mean? And it's like nobody connecting to me. I was like, yo, I don't like nobody else. Like I still like Tupac. But then when I heard J. Cole, I was like, yo, it's time for a change. But I think he take my spot for Tupac. Like, yo.
I can imagine. That was 2014.
2014.
Like he dropped 2014 for Forest Hill Drive.
Yeah, but
I think for me, my introduction was Drake. In the morning. Because I was a heavy, I think if you was growing up and you was in that era of Drake dropping like all these hits.
Yeah.
When he dropped In the Morning, I was like, who is this? And then I was like, because one thing I love about J. Cole is his different size. And I love when he's talking that raw.
That freaky.
Yeah, freaky. But, and I was just like, who is this? And then I went and listened to that. And then I think, maybe I should go check this. But I don't know when Crooked Smile dropped.
Bouncing on.
But was that
year? I forget that year. I think it was.
It was the same. I think it was 2011.
Yeah. I think it was 2011.
And then that was a radio hit on St. Martin Radio, Later 101.
Oh, so.
2013. Oh, I think I just confused the year I moved here with my other friend, but the year I moved here was 2013. So Crooked Swan come out 2013. Yeah. St. Martin Radios was ringing it. Oh. But also it was online a lot because I also was a TLC fan.
Okay, boom. That makes sense.
And then I was like, okay, so this man coming up, I need to, but then at the same time, the message of the song,
Dog.
Like, I've always been an advocate for just loving yourself.
Dog.
And for me, that was the first time I was hearing a rapper telling people like, I ain't fixing my teeth, dog.
Yeah.
I keeping them crooked.
Yeah.
And then he was also telling, he also had a line in there where he was having the lady's perspective of like, you spend hours putting your makeup on, and something with a bra strap.
A bra strap?
Yeah.
It was like you putting your makeup on, you stare in the mirror, but it's clear that you can't face what's wrong.
Yeah, but it's
can't fix what God already put his paintbrush on.
He ain't got a line with a bra strap?
A bra? I don't think I am. Maybe Jody could
She fact check it enough for us. But yeah. And I was just like,
maybe bros. He talk about he eyebrows. He's like, he said he girls them thick like he eyebrows. Like he said.
Nah, I really need to find.
Yeah.
Maybe it's 9 crickets now, you know. J. Cole. I'm going to look for this.
Yeah, I ain't seen bra strap.
I feel like he would know what I'm talking about. But it was the first time just I hear a rapper putting this into music, especially in that era of like subjecting women and objectifying them for music, you know? And in music videos. And that resonated with me. And so that was what was ringing when I come up here. And then I reached here, like the August, and then he announced he was coming for a tour in Amsterdam. I was like, I have to go. And that was my first concert ever. Ooh. So that'd be my first concert, and that's how the concert was. And I was like, I can't go to a concert and not know the songs. So I studied Bon Sinner, true and true. And I was like, I'm going to shop there and I'm going to know all these songs. And then also his stage presence, like a J. Cole concert, the vibe, everybody. But you could have seen he was really, really, really just touched by the fact that we was there.
Yeah.
And so he was so appreciated because at the end of the concert, he looked at everybody. He was like, he come down, he put out his hand right where we was. And I hold his hand. I don't have that picture, no, I take a picture of my hand. But I was like, not like I could prove anything. But, you know, I was just like so moved by the fact that like I touch him. And
I feel you though.
From there on, I feel you. Addicted.
I just feel, I like that same energy you talk about, I just feel that through the screen. Cause like, I just watch that's how much I love him as an artist. Like I will watch the live shows or whatever, like Forces, right? When they have dropped the live version. And then they also had like the video itself of it. Like I was watching that. I would listen to the live version of Forces Drive too. Like
it was funny because when I was telling you about that, you was referencing from the concert. I was like, but how do you know this?
You would swear I've been to a concert. Like I never been to a Cole concert, but I watched so much of his concert just on YouTube. Even like the good quality ones, the terrible quality ones. Like, bro.
But then while I was there, he was like, where my day one fans at? And I feel such like an imposter. I was like, because I'm not. And then I was like, and I had a friend at the time, she had no other songs, like Please. And I was like, I know these things.
Yeah.
And I think from there, I went back listening, and only I think Friday Night Lights was on Deezer, if you had Deezer, if you know what Deezer. But, and that was all I could listen to, but everybody know that it was a subject that he couldn't get his first 2 mixtapes on online and streaming services. So I didn't know a lot of those songs, but because and maybe we should go back because I don't know how much you know.
Because we could find out.
I mean, I feel like you know, but I mean, like when you was listening to 2014. Yeah,
that's the thing. When it comes to me and an artist, if I like an artist, I go like the same thing. Yeah. Like I'll go way back to like study. Like you feel like you have to study when at the concert. That's what I feel like with an artist. Like if I like you, I was like, yo, if I like this project, I gotta like more projects you check. So I'll go digging. You know, I just like it's just me and the music. I just do my homework. So so I just went digging ever since then. And I remember even like when I heard Forces Drive, like I was obsessed and I would harass people about it. You know? So I'd be asking other people if they hear it. And then one of my friends was like, yo, Forces Drive good, but she like it more than Bon Sinner. And I was like, what's Bon Sinner? She was like, you ain't listen to Bon Sinner? go listen to Bonson and Rain. Yo, shout out Tara. I don't know if she remember that, but yeah, she was like, yo, you need to listen to Bonson right now. Like, I was like, okay, cool. Let me, you know what I mean? Like, cool.
And then you went listen to that?
Yeah.
Okay, so he have his mixtape, which is like, I just always be like, okay, I find it personally, the names, like if it was me personally, I would have put the warm up before the come up. Like
it makes sense. Like, yeah.
Because to me, it's like you gotta warm up before you come anywhere. But the first mistake is the come up and then the warm up.
Then it's the warm up.
But he had an explanation for that.
Yeah.
Which I understand. But to me, it's still logically the other way around.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. I ain't mad at that. Yeah, I agree.
And a lot of songs I didn't know from there, but some songs he just put back. He just keep putting it on the other mixtapes and albums. So that's how I know certain songs. But I really couldn't find them. I don't know how you was finding them.
YouTube, yo. YouTube was my plug. That was the thing, like back then I wasn't listening to, I ain't had no streaming services. Like I didn't even have music. Like I have to go harass people for their music. You check. So,
true.
Yeah, but like the old stuff was all YouTube. And then like back then, yeah, you know, you would pirate. So it was easy to find it. Like, you know what I mean? You gonna find it on the internet. We ain't streaming it, but
I used to burn CDs.
Oh, oof, nah, I ain't.
You
I ain't, yeah.
You never burn a CD?
Nah. You burn CD?
Yes. I used to burn CDs galore, but also because like I was that person in school, if you gotta make a dance for like...
yeah. And you gotta make the mix with the song, the different songs.
You gonna burn the CD, so we gotta mix for the... Like, that's what I used to do. But... That was all. At this point, I was living in the Netherlands. So it was harder for me in my head to just get access to those things. I don't know. I wasn't bothering with YouTube.
Yeah.
Because it was so hard. Because I couldn't walk around with YouTube on my phone.
True.
Back then, YouTube wasn't as popular.
No, but you wasn't using YouTube for music.
Yeah.
Well, for music videos. But I didn't correlate it as like, that's where I'm going to get my music from to listen to in my head. Because I reach and you have these apps that you can listen to music. Which in itself is a whole lot of conversation of like how we just listen to music nowadays versus back then. But yeah. And
I used to go on YouTube though.
No?
I used to go on YouTube though.
Yeah, but I know it's weird. St. Martin days I used to go on YouTube.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I was in St. Martin.
Yeah.
But you was in Holland, so I get why it's like, you have other...
Because even up to now, not everybody just stream music in the Caribbean like that.
Yeah, I mean, it's more now though, but yeah.
No, for sure, way more. But I remember like up until like 2-3 years ago, like I don't even think Spotify was running properly.
Yeah, it wasn't even available at a point.
Right?
Yeah,
so it's like different times. But...
Yeah. Wait, I want to say something real quick though, because you have mentioned Crooked Smile, right?
Yeah.
Earlier. I just want to say, before we get too deep, that Crooked Smile, like, had made me regret getting braces. Like, I had get braces, right? I think we had talked about this before too, but I had get braces, and that was before I'd find J. Cole. Then I find J. Cole, I hear Crooked Smile, and I was like, like, what did I do? You know what I mean? Like, you know, it's like I should have accepted my flaws. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, and it's crazy to think that somebody will make you regret fixing a flaw, regret fixing something that you was insecure about. You check, but then
the question is it even a flaw?
Yeah, that's the thing, right? Like, so like because of society is what you think is a flaw, you check, and like because of celebrities, normally celebrities like they try to be picture perfect, and that's a line on the song too.
We try to be,
you know.
Sure.
So
but you were the picture still.
We not picture perfect, but we work the picture still. Like I hear that too. I was like, what did I do? Yo, what did I do?
When I tell you,
right. And that was quick. Like, and for me, it was the mix of that of what did I do, and then me processing, me feeling like the regret of fixing a flaw. I was like, yo. It was both of that. It's like, why do I feel like this?
Yeah.
Like, why do I feel bad for fixing a flaw? Because you used to doing that, you know what I mean? You want to be flawless or whatever. You know, if you got blemish on your skin, you're like, oh, what's that? Like, you got a pimple, you're like, what's this? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, so the fact that he had made me regret that, I was like, bro, this is amazing, I think.
This is an even deeper conversation before we get into it. Because it's like, why you think you resonate so much with him as a person and just everything he just rap about?
I think it's like I appreciate, I guess just substance, right? Because for me, I grew up lyrics first. I grew up listening to gospel music, right? Like I was raised in a Christian household and things. So if you raised in a Christian household, lyrics is everything.
Mm-hmm.
If you hear like, if your parents hear one bad word or they hear one, like, this, like, what you listening to?
Yeah,
What's
guys,
that?
the police is passing.
Oh, yeah. But, yeah. So lyrics is everything. So then when I had transitioned from like just gospel music, and then I started getting into like secular music, like that, the lyrics being everything is my foundation. So I was still like, yo, okay, they gotta be, if I gonna listen to somebody, they gotta be saying something. You check? Like, I didn't even care about the beat. Like, this is me. I was so strict. I didn't care about the beat. I didn't care about your flow. It's like, if you talking nonsense, I ain't want to hear it. Yeah. You check? So yeah, and then so lyrics is everything. And then I don't know, when it comes to Cole, like, yeah, his lyrics just hit different. And the thing is too, it's kind. I feel like it's kind of hard to explain because they have other artists that they lyrical too. Like Kendrick is a perfect example, right? Kendrick have just as much substance as Cole, I would say, but his lyrics don't hit me like Cole hit me. Even though he have substance, even though he talk about like similar topics, right? Yeah. I guess it's just the delivery or the word choice. I don't know what it is, but Cole. No, I know what it is. Cole, and I see a meme about this too. People say like Cole would rap about like the breeze blowing at a specific moment while you walking on the street. And while you walking on the street listening to that sound, the breeze gonna start blowing, like, you know what I mean? And it feel like he rapping about, it's so more relatable because it happening to you right there. In the moment, like, you tying your shoelace, co-rapping about tying your shoe, like in adolescence, right?
Yeah.
Like, tying your shoelace, wanting something like newer shoes or whatever, while you tying your shoelace with some old shoes, like, you know? So it's like the time. So I guess it's just the relatability, I would say.
I think like, for me, personally, because I've been having this conversation with my friends, and I'm on a mission right now, and I've been listening to every Drake album from beginning to end. I ain't finished.
Yeah.
I of course listen to every Cole album from beginning to end.
Of course.
But I had to do it again, and I ain't reached Kendrick yet from beginning to end.
Okay.
But and then I gotta make my real analysis of the different people, the three men,
the big tree.
The big tree. But what I feel, knowing from what I know from Kendrick, I feel like Cole is a storyteller in the sense of like, I feel like he just be very reflective and he have introspection. What's the word?
Yeah.
Introspection of like who we are as people and a man and women sometimes. And just even where he from and like his dreams. And I think that's relatable for anybody that growing up. You know, whereas I feel like Kendrick have that, but he also speaking from a community perspective. And I feel like if you're not from America, it don't always hit the same, but sometimes just as a Black person, you relate him. And because he's speaking up for the people, which callers do too. I feel like a lot of the time it's linked to the Ville. You know, which in itself is also an American perspective. I feel like Kendrick just come from a general point of view of like, you know, speaking for those ancestors and the, you know, the people and the repercussions and the reparations that need to happen. And I feel like Cole has given the perspective of like the little mini stories that have been happening in between there. Whereas like, you know, you relate on a like more detailed and like specific level.
And personal level.
And
the crazy thing, because you mentioned Ville, right? Like every time we talk about a Ville, I relate in the sense of it's a small town, right? When you talk about a Ville, I just feel like St. Martin, you check, like, come from a small town mentality with all them things. So it's like,
I think, you know, which is the perfect transition to the actual fall off. But
fall off, bro.
Yeah.
Can't believe we here.
I feel like you tell me.
Yo, when he announced the fall off, right? I wasn't ready. I didn't know how to feel because I was still expecting. He had a project called It's a Boy that was supposed to drop before the fall off. The fans know, the real fans know that he had like a list. Like he had released this board with like different project titles and he was crossing them out. They had one called It's a Boy and then it was the fall off. So I waited until It's a Boy come out before I even start thinking about the fall off. And I also stay low-key waiting on that Kendrick Cole album that was supposed to drop years ago. Like I waiting on that. Like I Kendrick still got hope for that before the fall off, you check.
Yeah.
And when this man said fall off announcement, I was like, nah. Cause we all know that fall off meant retirement as well, you know? Even though like he explained more after that, it's like, yo, like you might get an album still, but don't expect one, basically. So
when is the first time? In my head it was KOD. When he first announced the fall off.
The first time he announced it was... I think I want to say before KOD, but KOD for sure.
But in a song,
like KOD was because like KOD, the track about like Lil Pump and them other rappers.
Yeah, exactly.
They has the intro to the fall off.
Exactly.
You check, so, yeah.
And I was just like, what you mean you gonna retire?
Yeah.
Like what you mean you gonna retire? But then it's like, of course, like you're human too, you know. Like at a certain point, all his idols, like whether that was Jay or Nas, like they're not out here making music anymore. So it's like he's to us what they was to them. And I think even in that conversation, like of course I know of Tupac and like Biggie and them ones in the very viral, like not viral, like it wasn't viral back then, but like the most popular songs from them. Yeah. But I didn't grow up on that.
Yeah. Same.
You know, like we grew up in a different generation where it's like we're gonna just gravitate to certain things. But anyway, back to the fall off. You thought what you had thought?
I wasn't ready for it. So I was shocked, but and the thing is too, it was crazy because I'm like, nah, like, because it's my favorite artist. Yeah. You understand? When Forest Hills Drive dropped, that was the only thing I was listening to, harassing people for their phones so I could listen to it. This person that's my favorite artist, he about to stop making music. You know what I mean? How are I supposed to deal with, like, what am I supposed to do with that? You check, like, I listen to him the most, you know? So for him to stop is like, that's already a big deal for me. And then on top of that too, while I scrolling through the comments on Instagram, I see everybody happy, and I like, yo, I the only one that feel bad that with this announcement. You check, and then I will see a few comments where it's like, yeah, and then I talked to you, and then you was like, yo, you feeling like bittersweet.
I was like, it wasn't even sweet.
Like a bit,
it was just like everybody was like, you ready? I was like, no, I wasn't ready for this album to drop because I was just like, I feel like this is gonna be the last moment of me getting a cold drop where it's like a full body of work.
Yo.
And I wasn't ready in it. I even tell Keverne at the time, like, I'm not gonna listen to it one time. Because I didn't want to like get into it. But then I still listened to it the same day. Yeah. I listened to this 29. And if you don't know, if you listen to this just because you're a fan of, I don't know, you just want to see our faces. But he dropped the fall off, and there's a distinction between the first track, the first disc, and the second disc, which is the first one called 29 and the second one called 39, which reflects his ages at that time. And I make a comment to you, what was last week? And I was just like, I like...
Oh, yeah, 39 more.
I take that back.
Oh, okay, cool. Cool.
I take it back because I've been like, when I really like think about it, and I know they're both this great.
Yeah, fire.
And I don't like having the conversation of which one is better. But I think when I really think about it, like, I feel like this 29, this feed the fan in me right after 2014.
Yo, that's interesting.
When you know when 2014 dropped and like you waiting for the next album, because right after that was Kid, For Your Eyes Only. Yeah. And it's like, I was like, no disrespect.
Yeah, in first
I was like,
reaction.
I don't want to hear about this man's story.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Because if you know For Your Eyes Only was him writing a whole album from the eyes of his friend that died.
Yeah.
And which again is back to why he just tell these very detailed stories. And I was like, this was a beautiful album.
Yeah.
But it was a side project for him.
Yeah.
You know, not necessarily for us.
Yeah.
Which is fine. But then when I listened to 29, I was like, if this had dropped right after 2014, that would have freed my soul, and I would like feel like this was the like most natural next step to go.
True.
And then I think listening to 39, I could completely get that this is where he is now. Which is why it's hard to compare the two. Yeah. Because he at this point he's dropped For Your Eyes, he's dropped KOD, he's dropped I'm very bad with names.
Yeah, I know, but you're doing good.
Yeah. He dropped little singles in between there, like Middle Child and thing. But even though that one of the Dreamville things. And I forgetting.
I give you a hint. Okay, let me give you more. The off season.
Oh, the off season. But you know, I really don't remember that title.
Nah,
ever. I know that I could describe that the hoop in the back on fire.
Yeah.
But the I don't know why that title doesn't thing for me. Even though that was technically, if you look at his whole lineup of like warm up, come up.
Yeah. Yeah, the
2014,
basketball.
His basketball theme in his life. 2014 ain't in that, but I see that as one of the most classic ones.
Yeah,
but I don't know why to forget it. Even though the album had really thing with the album, because that was his whole coming back out to the scene and actually rapping with people that was popping at the time, like 21 and Baby, Lil Baby. And what was saying?
You were saying that what were you saying? Because you were talking about.
I was saying that he dropped all of these different things, which is like I feel like we seen the growth of him as a man. Period, and so I could understand now why 39 is what it is based on who Cole is today. You know, and that's why to me it's hard to just say that one is better than the other because I understand both as a fan, seeing him grow as a man in general. But I have my takes on what I get from both this. But
you want to get into that now?
Yeah, I don't know what you want to say.
Because for me, it's interesting that you say like 29 fed the fan from like after 2014 Forces, right? You was checking like if that had dropped right there, it was like perfect for that or whatever, right? Thing is too, I didn't even read because he had dropped like an explanation about the disc, right? With the 29 and 39.
Yes.
I didn't even read that. I had read everything there, but when he had said this 29 is, I stopped. I even want to have no expectation. And then it took me a while to realize that 29 and 39 was ages.
Yeah. You didn't know.
I didn't even clock that.
Yeah.
But then the fact that because 29, I think that's the age he had dropped Forest Hills Drive or it was around that age or something like that. So for you to say like you see the connection to that, I feel like that's already
definitely
crazy. Like I didn't even feel like But like okay, we could if you want we could get straight into like the first listen or whatever. For me, first listen, I love a lot of songs, but I wasn't sure how I felt about it as an album. And it's because you see how you say like you could clearly see the difference between this 29 and 39,
I see it
right?
now.
Oh yeah, okay.
I think right in the beginning I was feeling exactly what you're about to explain.
Oh yeah, okay,
so,
cool.
Like,
I wasn't sure how I felt about it as an album because cause like Forest Hills Drive as an album, you know what I mean? His other albums as albums is feel like like it's cohesive. You feel like one thing, right? Yeah. But this one, first listen, I don't know how I felt about it as an album. And for the people that don't know too, it's a lot to digest because he gave us songs too, which I'm not even mad about. I'm glad we had like songs is like 4 or 5 minute songs.
Okay.
You got 3 verses, you know what I mean? You got bridge, you got all type of things. So what you consider
the songs nowadays when people drop for 2 minutes?
I mean, it's still a song, right? But like, it's still a song. Like, it's still a song. But these,
it's just
it's like,
this is a song.
This is a song. Like, you gotta listen to it. This is like how songs used to be. You check, like the old like songs used to be like that. Whereas my verses, bridge, hooks.
That's why I really love Dave, which is a whole other conversation. Because Dave just gives you tracks in one song.
Yeah, true.
It's not a song when it's 7 minutes.
Yeah, true.
But so
I was I was glad for that. But I also know because of all of this, because there's so much tracks, and because the song is songs. Like I know that. Yeah, like I mean, obviously I would have given it another listen regardless. Yeah. But I know that like okay. Since it's a lot to digest, maybe that's why I felt like, I still digesting the food and it's like, I still eating, no? Like, you check and it's like, I'm doing too much, you check.
Yeah, because it was funny at the time. He was like, how you feel about it? I said, Keverne, I at a buffet and I take all the different foods and I've tried all the different foods, but I still chewing.
Yeah.
We're going to talk next week. And then next week came, and I was just like, I digest the first disc, and I was still trying to digest the second disc, and it's like, because like I was liking certain songs, specific songs, but I was still trying to get the full picture
of that. And
it's like it takes you really gotta digest 2 disc albums differently. It's not like a one listen thing. Like I couldn't understand people bringing the takes from the beginning, but also sometimes I just be like, yo, some people are really intelligent. Because like for people to catch on to everything within 2 days and stuff like that. I was just like, that's not how my brain works, to be honest.
I feel you.
But so how you want to approach this? You want to go through each track? You want to go through it disc by disc?
Disc by disc.
Because I also feel like I get my general stories for both discs.
Yeah. I feel like disc by disc would be...
Okay.
Yeah. So, I
29?
mean... Okay, I could go first. For me, disc 29, they have moments in disc 29 that felt like a movie. You check? And I specifically talk like drum and bass into Let Out. Like I listen to those two as one. Because you know the skit at the end of drum and bass, whereas like, Cole talking to the, to Shadi.
Tell me.
And then
he's like, I'm not talking right now.
Homie talking, trying to get Cole attention, and then Cole is like, yo, one second. Yeah. I'm talking to her right now. I'm talking to her.
But I feel like that's so him though. Like that's generally probably something that happened.
Exactly how you think. Yo, even like it just felt like a movie. I see somebody say that like Fall Out felt like IMAX before your ears. You check? And like that was how I felt. Like I feel
that's how bars about bars.
Right? Yo, shout out to whoever that had said that because they have so much parts where it felt like a movie to me, especially drum and bass into Let Out. I remember drum and bass, like after the guy had leave Cole, right? You just hear like the footsteps and then you hear like the sound of the trunk closing. I remember thinking, that's a trunk? Like I listening to it, like yo, that's a trunk. And then you hear the gun cock. I was like, that's a gun? Then you hear the trunk close again. I like, nah. Then Let Out start playing. And then the guitars, the high energy guitar to Let Out. I was like, first of all, that catch me off guard. I never expect that type of instrumental and Cole to be in the same.
Why not?
Because like that's so like it's high energy, almost like a Spanish-ish guitar type of thing. Like,
but I guess it's very southern.
Or that.
Head.
Well, I get Spanish vibes. I don't know what.
From the Let Out?
Yeah, the beginning, the high before it slowed on into
can't play the whole thing, but I want to see what you consider Spanish.
Yeah, and Jody could see if like she consider Spanish or not.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, right? It's like Mexican. Right?
Yeah.
So that when I heard it, I was even more confused because now I still processing the gun, right? Like, it's like I watching a movie. I still processing the gun. Now I processing the Spanish vibe I get in. I know I listening to a Cole album. It's like a lot going on.
I don't know why I registered as a cowboy scene.
I don't know. I don't. I feel like after
very like Mexican cowboy desert music vibe.
Like anyway, Western.
Westernish.
And then, but I like it though because I feel like high energy. It feel like stakes high right now, And then when it slow down into the hip hop beat, when the beat come in, I was like, ooh. Yo, gee, I was like, yeah.
So
and
that's
then
your favorite part of the album because like, at the end of the album, though, Kevin.
That I would say, that's not my favorite part. But like when it comes to like just the connection to like the movie, like that was one of the ones that I felt like I was watching a movie. Even earlier when if we're gonna talk about my favorite part, Poor Thing is definitely my favorite.
Oh, really?
For sure.
Why you didn't sit out of the when I had say it?
I didn't want to talk, like, I just point out, like when you had said on the podcast, I had this point at her.
Yeah.
I was off camera, but I was pointing at her, but like, I was in it for now. Poor Thing, my favorite. But the crazy thing about Poor Thing is like Poor Thing even have like a movie moment in it too, right? Like, you remember the part where Cole say, when egos get high, that's when they close your curtains. Even Cole admit that, like, yo, this guy talking like smack about me.
Yeah.
And Cole admit that he want to hurt this guy. You check? But he said, but when egos get high, that's when they close their curtains. Then you hear the little skit where Cole approaching this guy.
Yeah.
And then he like, oh, you gonna pull out a gun? And then Cole gets shot. Like, he even put that in it. And then after that, he talk about, like, you know what I mean? He go into his little rap comment.
People might not know what you mean.
You gotta
say what you mean. I know what you mean.
I ain't gonna rap that whole part.
No, but you could.
But yeah, and then Cole proceed to like, cook this man. But I can't. It can't come different from me because
but I mean in general, like, okay, for me, this 29 and when you said the thing earlier with like. When he talking about the veil, I just relate so much to like when coming from St. Martin.
Right.
I feel like J. Cole in general, why I resonate with him is like you could tell, and I feel like this is our other conversations. Like when you come from a small place, and you have this dream for yourself, but it's almost like you're trying to fulfill this dream for your city or your town or your place, because you want everybody to like make it out and become great, and then they're going to reflect on your town or whatever.
True.
And I feel like this 29 is like,
yo.
You could see that that's where he was like, he was J. Cole. The world was knowing him, but he had to deal with the back home of everything. Where it's like people now expecting certain things from you, like people like, oh, you J. Cole, like da 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 da. They gonna start talking about you, and then you also trying to carry the weight of like trying to explain to the world of like, this is where I come from, this is my story. Also trying to carry that. I feel like that's what this 29 is to me, but then also just even how he was viewing love back then, because that's where like Legacy come in and Bounce Road Blues.
Texting you, Legacy, bro.
That's one of my favorites. Find out. Yo. Got away from yo, like, so it's just like I could tell that was very reflective of the times. It's like to me, I have a scene. As you say, that's where I resonate with me so much with the IMAX. I have a whole movie scene per song. In my head, I feel like I've seen how every song played out in his life, because I just envision it every time I listen to the song. And that's how I feel about 29. And that's why I love it so much. But also, lots of the songs is like classical of that time. But it's like, I don't want to say radio because that's a whole other conversation. Because I ain't finished listening to the podcast. But you know, that was one of his biggest struggles. You know, of trying to not be like everybody else and not making music for radio. But he kind of created a song where it is for radio for himself. And I feel like he have a lot of those songs where he don't even know is like, that has technically become mainstream because of how he just put it together. So like for me, like when Bounce Road Blues drop off, I have to explain that I was taking my walks. So I've been taking walks. And I went and listened to this 29 on my walk. And I did walking, and if you know me, you know how much Thames mean to me.
Thanks.
So, and at that point, you know, when an album just dropped, they don't put the features, the names in there.
Yeah, he did.
So you just listening to it. And I did walking, and then I just hear
Finding.
I was like, I said, and oh my gosh, like, there's so many moments of that, and that's what Potting did for me. I was walking, and then it was just like, I was like, bro, that hit harder, especially when you literally outside on the street. And I just love that disc for that purpose and that reason, period, because I feel like if you also a young person, especially if you live in another country trying to survive, leaving your home country behind, you know? And then at that time in my life, like when Cole used to really resonate with me, is like figuring out love, figuring out life, figuring out all those things. And that's why I think that album feed that part for me. But at this age too, you know, at the same time, it's like you can understand it. But okay.
So, but 39 didn't feed.
I feel like 39 feed me as the fan of knowing who he is today.
No, okay, like, cool. Sister got fed, but it's just like,
but just for like, who he is now and what he means to me now. And I feel like you could tell 39 was just like his perspective of life now, but also how he feel about rap in general. In certain songs. Because it's like, that's also what we're looking to hear from him now. If we're going to be honest, after the whole beef.
Like what you say before.
Yeah, like after the whole beef and stuff, it's like everybody had their opinions on like what J. Cole role and position was in that. Some people find he was weak for dropping out.
Yeah, a lot of people.
I feel like if you really know him, that ain't really what he was about. So it's like,
how you feel when he had respond though?
I was like, oh, he do it. No, for real, I was like, oh, he do it. Because it's like,
but like in what way? Like,
to be honest, as a fan, I want to see how he would approach it. So it's like, I was like, okay, let me see how he do this. But at the same time, I was like, he do it though. Like, I don't know if I wanted him in that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Because for me personally, I was in America when the whole thing was like, but I can't remember when he dropped like Did He This Later.
Like he had dropped it early in the year last year. No, the year before.
Like
early.
Before me?
It was early. Yeah, I think it was before. Yeah.
No, it wasn't after.
I feel like it was like
it was before everything went get nasty.
Yeah, for sure.
It was before everything get nasty.
Yeah.
So anyway, when everything get nasty, I was as a fan so happy that he wasn't involved with the nastiness. So I don't know, and I didn't really feel like he approached it as hard as he could have. And it was such a nice. I had like my delete later.
I love my delete later.
So then that was just to me like a random placement, and I was like, "Why are we doing this at the same time?"
I think I remember you saying too on a podcast that like the last song was your song of the week, the one 100 Degrees I Freeze the Temp. Yeah, Ibiza that song. Trip to Ibiza, something like that.
No, I had.
Or what's the name of it? I forgot the name.
I forget his name.
Yeah. With Trader Truth.
Trader Truth in Ibiza.
Yeah. Trader Truth in Ibiza. Yeah. And then you say that like if like that was the perfect ending to it, but then 7 Minute Drill was there, which is the response, and then he was like, you don't know how you feel.
Like, that's what I said. That's crazy.
Yeah, I feel like I remember you saying that. I feel so. I don't think I
probably did. I probably did. But at this point, he deleted. My boy saved my delete later, and he deleted. People didn't even clock that. I thought people maybe thought he talked about the album, but he really meant that last song I was going to delete. And he did. So it's like, I don't even remember it. Maybe it's on YouTube. It's probably on YouTube, but I don't feel like I need to go listen to it.
Yo, I was still listening to it.
Really?
I was still, cause I had it. I had it downloaded. So I was still listening to it.
How you be downloading music?
Like,
How you be downloading music? It was Samsung. Yeah, you have to download music.
Nah, yo, y'all need a camera on Jody in the back, and you don't have a camera on Hadie, boy. This is an example of the hatred, the Android hatred that be going on. So, yo, she said a valid hatred. So, but it's okay.
I'm going to be this whole other conversation, but y'all might have taken it with that last drop there. But anyway, continue.
I forget what I was talking about, but that Android thing was true.
Mike deleted later and he deleted.
Oh, yeah.
But I was saying, I was confused. So you said you download it. I was like, iPhone, we can't download a song and put it on.
Yeah, exactly. Y'all limited like that. See,
we just more. Anyway, let's not do that today.
That's not
the purpose
of
today.
The point of this.
But where were we?
But
but I don't know why we get into the whole beef. I was trying to say that like. At the same time, I think people also want to know where he is and how he views rap because they don't always feel like he handled that in the most hip-hop way.
Right.
And I feel like, and I guess now this is even tapping into 39, I didn't know when he was talking about rap in that song. I was like, why are you hearing about this whole? Like, I don't need to know about this whole.
I used to love her.
That you used to love. And your mother even telling us how she gonna always be.
Yeah,
I was like, that's interesting that you're having this conversation with your mother. But,
Yeah, I feel, first
that went over my head.
I didn't catch that it was about hip-hop. I thought it was just a regular love story. And I was like, okay, I feel like it's aight. But then I remember, I was walking.
Mm-hmm. You was walking?
I was walking while listening to it. And then for me, it was the part where when he had said twerking BBL and mumbling with perks or something like that. That part, I was like, mumbling. That just made me think of mumble rap. And I was like, you should have seen me in the street. Like, I slowed down. I stopped. I looking like, this about rap? Like, this not about y'all. And then I started making the connection. I was like, yo, we know Cole moved to New York to pursue his music, to pursue the dream. We know New York is like the birthplace of hip-hop. You check. And then the South Atlanta was running hip-hop for a while too. And he was like, yo, she had moved to the A. She moved to Atlanta. I was like, yo, this is about hip-hop. But then the part with the OnlyFans had me checking like, okay, this can't be about hip-hop. Because OnlyFans, and then the part with the mother too. At first I was checking like, I think it's about a girl. But then I've literally, the next day, I see somebody posting, I bet y'all didn't know that it was about hip-hop. I was like, yo, I had a feeling.
I had to tell my friend, I was like, why he talking about a hoe? He was like, he talking about hip-hop, right?
Yeah.
I was just like, oh.
Yeah, and even in that too, when he said like, yo, she's the reason two of my homies start to beef. You check?
Which is why we're going to get in. That's why I was like, to me, we know how he really feels about it. But he did that on Antonio Port Antonio, where he's like, I'm not trying to have I don't want to come for two of my great friends. You know what I mean?
What he said, I wouldn't have lost a battle, I would have lost a friend. Like,
Port Antonio,
and that's not worth it.
Exactly. And I feel like that's what he was trying to say with Love Her.
Love Her.
Guys, I listen to this album and I don't look at my phone to look at the name. I used to love her. Yeah. And then I think even at the end, he was trying to say that like he used to try to possess hip hop for his own. And I think that's the ego of a lot of rappers nowadays, where it's like you want to be on top. And of course, that's part of hip hop. Everybody wants to be the best. Everybody wants to be the GOAT. And he was like, that's partly why two of his homies went at it. Even though I think it's deeper than that. I think that's
definitely deeper than hip hop. That was personal.
Deeper than hip hop.
That was personal.
But even like anyway, that was for like conversation.
But they do it through hip hop, so I guess that's where.
The next song is like, from the first time I hear it, I get it, because I was like, you talking from Tupac and Biggie's perspective.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Like you got that one time.
Oh my god, the flows.
But that.
Gee.
But then, because I didn't clock Used to Love Her. But I clocked What If.
For sure. Yeah.
So I was like, I think he do this to also show people like where things could or go.
Yeah.
Where things can go, because we've seen in the history of hip hop where things can go when ego gets in the way of trying to possess hip hop and trying to be the best of everything.
Especially back then when man used to shoot at each other and things like.
Exactly. I mean, that still happens to a certain extent nowadays.
I mean, yeah, like they got rappers that beefing and they shoot at each other.
I feel like the last podcast the other day and there was like, was it Yeezy? Yeezy had, I don't know how long this was, but Yeezy sent to off, forget which rapper it was.
Wow, that still happened.
They did a verses against each other though. Oh. So like this is years ago. Who did Yeezy do his verses against?
But then
Gucci man. They was beefing so bad back then that Yeezy sent somebody to off Gucci.
Yeah.
And within self-defense, Gucci off his friend, the person. And that's not recent though. Right? No, but I mean like this is years after Pac and thing. Like, you mean true, like true. Recently like, the past
like nobody don't be shooting at each other.
We know of.
The last like they had that. I know they had like Game and 50 Cent had shootouts. Like that's when it like real beef, you know.
I get what you mean.
But now it's like you don't really see that no more. Like whereas like them man involved self like physically, whereas more than just but
do you feel though like this album was the best album he's ever dropped?
Yeah.
You feel like this is better than 2014? Interesting.
Which is crazy, right? Because I have such an attachment to Forest Hills Drive, like, as you already know. And for me, Forest Hills Drive wasn't only called best album, but to me, Forest Hills Drive was like the best album ever for me. That's my favorite album ever.
In life,
you know? So, I remember on my third or fourth listen, right? One of my partners, he was like, yo, I think it's better than Forest Hills Drive for me. I was like, excuse me? Like, you mad? I was like, what?
Yeah.
Ain't no way, bro. But like the more I listen to it, that's the thing. This album, like everybody been saying this album is like crack. Like the more it's so addictive. And like the more you listen to it, like the better, the more.
Give it to me.
For real. That would me, and like no lies. I remember maybe on my third listen or so, I remember like waking up, like how I wake up and the first thing I wanted to do was just listen to the album like a fiend, like a crack addict. Like that was my first thought. So I was like, yo, I just want to get my headphones, just listen to the album. But my first thoughts waking up on my bed, you check like, and so
that's
I was
how I feel like I like biking so much now because I like to listen to the album while biking.
Yeah.
But specifically like so this 29 and biking, people probably sick of me on the road. I just be like, what the hell? I must be, I'm a star,
but I never shine.
And I just
the violent all the time.
When I biking.
Yeah, for sure. But the reason I would say is better than Forest Hills Drive for me is because they have a lot of moments in this album that's strong contenders. You check. like Let Out, Drum and Bass, Poor Thing. Like,
let's go through the track list.
A song on this 39 make me, I was going to see if he was going to bring this up, but a song had made me emotional itself. Like, and maybe, let me see if you could guess which one. And the only hint I'll give you is on this 39.
Well,
but you bad with the names. So
no. Like, I know certain names. The thing is, I know names of the song, but like, I can't go over that. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But, wait, it was just in my head. Wait, it's coming to me. My friend Renisha would say, find it.
Find it.
Find it. Life Sentence.
Nah, that was yeah.
That was what got me emotional.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. Ooh. I feel like that captured the essence of love.
Yeah.
And finding like your forever partner and what it could mean.
Yeah.
What it could mean and what a man run away from.
Yeah, true.
And I feel like that was emotional for me. Yeah. But I don't know. Was it the Erykah Badu song?
Nah. That was a good song too.
But the woman at the end.
For me. Yeah, with the spoken word. Yeah, that was beautiful. But
wait. No, I want to think what song really get you emotional. Wait. Oh, is it the fall-off is inevitable?
Nah.
So not even that.
Nah, that didn't make me emotional, but I love that song. Like, that's another moment where it's like...
Oh, wait. Quick Stop?
Quick Stop.
That was the one that I'm walking and it's like...
Dog, Quick Stop hit me heavy.
Yeah.
And the thing is about Quick Stop too, back to the IMAX thing.
I see it.
Quick Stop was the first time I felt suspense in a song. You check? Because I was worried for Cole. Because like you see how he painted the picture. He's like, he driving. He run out of gas. He didn't realize. He ended up in an unfamiliar place. He painted the picture like he always have his hoodie on. Because people don't really recognize him with a lot. He didn't have his hoodie that time.
Yeah.
So he trying to pump the gas and it feel like the gas taking long.
Yeah.
Somebody called him, tried to sell him some weed.
Yeah.
They stick around.
Yeah.
Man, feel the curiosity growing. And then the guy say, yo, you look familiar. And Cole like, I get that a lot. First of all, that's a cool, like, if I ever get famous, like, that gonna be my line. I get that a lot.
Yeah,
like,
I get that a lot.
Know? But then even to go, you could tell Cole guard was up because you don't know this person's intentions. You don't know who you getting. And for me, my guard was up too. I listen in and I tense G, like, what gonna happen in this story, you check? And then for it to be like somebody that life was changed, like his life was hit or was impacted. Well, what are you saying? You see the music got me checking, like, yeah, you know? For him to be affected by Cole in a positive way. It was one of those people that Cole music changed his life.
Yeah.
You check? He was like, yo, your music got me through so much things. My parents, when my partner passed away, so much things, right? And then for the fact that this person was showing Cole so much appreciation to the level where it flipped on Cole's side too, where Cole was appreciating him just as much.
I feel like how he described the moment of like, I look at this man inside so you could feel the appreciation I have for what he's saying. But I also find it so beautiful because he rapping the song from what he was going through and he switched the perspective from what this man telling him from that perspective. And he switched back the perspective from his perspective and what he was going through. Like that. And then how he just went into like,
himself, like his side, how he talking about. Yo, even the fact that Cole said
that's the song where he start like he started like
it's the difference you make. It's the difference you
I feel like he rapped from the crack of his ass. Like
I didn't feel like that.
No, like it was
maybe the crack of his soul.
No.
But not a crack.
No. Like it was so tense. It was so maybe not his ass. But it was
definitely not.
Not his soul. To me, his soul was like rich.
That was his heart then.
From the depths of his heart?
Nah, the depths.
That's not deep enough.
Yeah, right. The depths of your soul. I feel like I come from his soul. Because the fact that even he opened up saying like, yo, Cole say, even I need reminders on my loneliest days.
But I'm talking about like, that part.
Yeah,
when he start like, and I want to know what the first line.
When he say, if I could.
Nights, no, that's like thinking of 14. Because the funny thing is, Porting, that rawness and Quick Stop, they both have that thing for me where it's like...
When he said, if I could live in my purpose... Yeah.
When you forget what you eat and you forget what... That's not your heart.
Yeah.
That's like...
I feel like that's your soul. It definitely ain't that other crack you talking about. But yeah, that's your soul, G. Even though this man say, I need reminders on my loneliest days.
Yeah.
Right? G. And then when he say, this life could get you stepping at a strenuous pace till you forget who you ain't, and till you forget who you is, until you forget who you ain't, and then you trapped in that picture you paint, like, bro. And then for me, the reason why it hit though is because right now I check in, like, I listen into like, oh damn, like where he going, like with what he's saying, right? And then when he's saying like, when he said life ain't about like the riches you stack and the holes you scrape, like whatever, and I check in like, yo, what is it then? Like what he about to say, right? And when he say it's the difference you make, and even just that is his voice when he's saying it, right? The way his voice crack and like the intensity what he say it with. And for me, is also the timing for me. And this goes back to what we said earlier. Because for me, I'm at a point where I understand that your impact on people is like the most important thing. Yeah. That's the only thing that matters. You check? And you, regardless of like where you are in life or what you do in life, right? You could impact somebody in a negative way or a positive way. You check? Yeah. That's it. So for me, where I'm in a place where I like intentionally focusing on like the impact I have, right? Whether a small impact is still an impact, you check. So for me to be intentionally focusing on that at this point in my life, and for this man to say like, yo, the only thing that matters is the difference you make, dog, yo, this is the same thing. Like, it's the timing, you check. That's why Cole does hit different for me. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So that made me emotional about it.
But I feel like
it's his voice, his delivery. But
that's always what he's trying to like tell people though. Yeah. Like there's a line, and I can't remember what song, where he was just like, it's talking about your dreams and don't think that your dream's gonna save you.
Yeah.
And it's like...
That's the one with Erykah Badu. Dreams can come true.
Yeah.
It won't save
exactly.
Me.
Like, I feel like you... Yeah, like, those are things sometimes. It's like, you feel things, but you don't have the words for it all the time. Yeah. And I think a lot of the times that's what his music does do for me. Where it's just like, damn, you're worried about how I've been feeling. Because it's like, there's so many emotions. People feel like there's angry, sad, mad, but there's so many other thoughts and emotions that we have in life. And I feel like sometimes music does put that into words for me. And I feel like we have so many dreams sometimes, but it's just like, don't get caught up on dreaming only though. Right. You know what I mean? Right. And that was one of the lines that like really stuck out to me. But even after Quick Stop, and he talking about... Look at me like, you got it. You got it. And the whole world is the bill.
Yeah. The bill.
That feel like another love yours for me personally. Going back to like where I at now in my life, having like the podcast and stuff like that, me like really feeling like, yo, what am I doing for my country, my people, and like, you know, we could go far in life, but everybody, you know, like I the kind of person who's just like, I gonna always keep St. Martin on my mind with whatever I do. Like it don't matter how far I get. And that's to me another version of loving yours, but just loving where I come from. I think that was just, in general, if you go through the whole beginning of the song where he talking about how the Ville could be and how thing it is, and then he rapped to me like he rapped his whole life in reverse, which is the whole, we didn't get into that song.
That song.
We didn't even get into that song, but then he ended on, but home is like, that you gotta keep that with you no matter what. Facts. 2-6, you know?
And the crazy thing is too, they have another song that resonate with how I feel about home. And it's like, it's kind of bittersweet because like I love St. Martin, right? Or I think I love St. Martin. You check? Whereas like, I don't know. Because, for example, like when I go back, I don't feel, you know, some people when they go back, they just feel like recharged and like they feel like, yo, like they soul, like they feel something like a magnetic connection or whatever. I feel like I don't have that connection, even though like that was home, I grew up there, whatever, you check?
You have that in Guyana?
No. I would have like, hell no. I don't know nothing about that place. Like, I don't even have a Guyanese accent. Guyana is not even home. Like, St. Martin is home.
Interesting.
You check, St. Martin's where I grew up. Yeah. That's where all my memories is at. You check.
Like, nigga, no.
Definitely not. People, I don't even tell people, I don't even claim Guyana.
Yeah.
Like, I don't even tell people like Guyanese. Like, I just step first in my thing.
And where do you feel that?
Yeah,
That's the
what I
thing.
want to ask.
I don't have that.
Jody asked, where does he feel that feeling if nobody heard that? I don't know if that pick up.
They pick up a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah. I thought you was telling me that. I was like, oh, but you telling the audience.
Yeah.
Yeah, but for me, I don't know yet. I don't have that feeling.
So which song?
It's like, and the song he talking about is a song where he said, Vietnam, Vietnam, you got my heart, but to be honest, I could feel that flame dying. And he said, so I ride through the city streets looking for a memory to cling on. And it's like, for me, I could relate to that because it's like, yo, this is where all your memories is at, you know? So to feel some type of emotion, like you're gonna just like take a drive, is like, you know, just to reminisce or whatever. But yeah, like I don't feel like the emotions that I think I should feel every time when I visit. And I thing is, I don't have no.
But what do you think is the emotions you should feel? Just that connection.
Yeah, or that just like that love, or like just that like just landing there and feeling like your heart feels satisfied. Just coming off the plane is like it feel like your soul breathing, like or something like that. You know, I expect to feel that way. Whereas with a place that's home, you know. And the only reason I say I think I love it is not because I don't like it. You know? I just saying that I'm not sure because I don't have those feelings connected to it where you would get if you love a place, you know? Because all my friends is like, yo, when they go back, it's like, bro, it's like, yeah, you know what I mean? You know? Like, you have to go back. They home. As soon as they leave, they want to go back. They homesick. Like, I go back because like my like I got family there. I got friends there.
You feel like that with your family though? Or not even? What? No shade.
Okay, nah. No shit. Nah, no shit. But like, I don't really have like a... Okay, I don't have that. I don't have homesickness. And like, I know it's gonna sound weird, right? But I don't miss my parents like that. But I think it's because of a time thing. I feel like I just seen them, you know? Like when last time I was in St. Martin was I was in St. Martin last year, yeah. But even they had a time when I wasn't there for like over a year and change. But it still felt like I just saw them, you know? It didn't feel like that long. And on top of that too, I'm the type of person where, of course, in-person interaction is way better than a text or a call. But like a call, good enough for me to not miss you. Yeah. Or a text, like I talk to my mother every day. That's good enough for me to not miss her, you know what I mean? Because we text every day, so you check. So I guess that's why I'm like, I miss my parents. Like,
I get that.
Or like, you know, so.
I don't know. I think sometimes like I feel like sometimes I definitely the kind of person like when I land, like my entire system does reboot.
Yeah, like, I don't get that.
For sure. But I think on a certain level when I reach at my house and I go in my bedroom or like in my yard, I feel like I walking back into like my younger self. And like that has been the confronting moments of like, bro, but I ain't who you be no more. But then it's like being reflective and proud of like, I remember the dreams I had in my bed. I remember the dreams I had on my toilet. And I remember the dreams I had in my mango trees. And it's just like to come back and see these same things there. To come back and see those same things there, but then this whole other Hadie that evolved and accomplished.
My lens popping up.
I blow you away. I literally blow your lens out.
Yeah, G, like, I laugh a little too hard there and I'll see my lens. Back here. Wait, one second.
Get it?
We need a...
Find it?
Yeah, find it.
You want?
Nah.
You got it?
Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, yes. We'll be back. Yeah, so the dreams on your toilet.
The dreams on the toilet and the mango trees and my yard and the porch. Like, sometimes I just be like, I also like connected to that, but also refueling myself in that way. Because it's like, I remember being here, having so much dreams, thinking so much of like what I want to do in this life and stuff like that. Yeah. And even though I was from St. Martin, I was like dreaming big and wanting to do stuff on my island from back then. And also it's like, we grew up with the mentality that we're going to have to leave. So it's like, going back for me also to have like so many like not introspection. There's another word. I just be very introspective and reflective.
Reflective.
So it's like, that also what it just do for me, where it's like, I just come back and be like, you here for a reason. You know what I mean? And it's like, not even just the location, but just the way I am in life.
Yeah.
And stuff like that. And I think that's also what home does mean for me. But also just to see everybody like doing amazing.
You know what's damn, yeah, that angle like that was heavy what you just said. But like, yo, you saying it's like you feel like you like walking with your younger self, because that's where all the memories have specific ages and things.
Because like I grew up here as an adult. Yeah. So like the Hadie that I feel when I there is not the adult Hadie.
Right.
And it's like that's why that resonates for me too.
But you know the thing is too, for me, like when I go back, I feel I also have like a I want to say my body just kind of like reject the element, right? But not in a bad way where it's like, I'm around, I'm in St. Martin, you know, not like that. But it's more like, I left for a reason, check? And I on a mission, and mission not accomplished. So when I back, right, my body is like, yo, it's cool to be back, right? But don't forget, like, you don't get too comfortable. You know, a lot of people get comfortable and then they never leave, right? So that's the way I feel. My body is like, yeah, this is nice, but don't forget, you know, you left for a reason. You got things to do, and you can't do it here. You check? So, yeah. So that's another thing too, I guess.
Okay, I want to do 2 last things.
Okay, cool.
For this album. We're going to be like, yay or nay.
Okay.
For the song. Just the 29 intro. I just playing those.
Yeah.
Do you like the intro?
I like the intro. If we talking first listen, I was more neutral. But now I like it. I be singing the Carolina song too.
Carolina.
Yeah, G. So, yeah. So, yeah.
2-6?
Yay.
2-6?
What?
Yay. 2-6.
Yeah. Thing is too, I know I found a whispering, right? Like that whisper rap.
Like in general in life?
Nah.
You know, like whispering.
I know I found a that whisper rap. Because I don't like the whisper ASMR too. It'll cloud my blood dog. Like, I don't know what it is. So when I was hearing Cole whisper, I was like, okay.
You should get that checked. Why the hell?
I don't know.
And sorry, when you hear Cole whispering.
But when I hear Cole whispering, I just had the same reaction. I was like, yo,
that was the first song. No, Fall Off is Inevitable had dropped first.
I get my phone call.
No problem.
Okay.
But I wasn't sure that was the second one he make a video for.
Yeah. But wait, let me talk about Inevitable. Oh no, let me get there.
We don't get there.
My bad. Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. I like 2-6.
Yeah.
But I don't really personally get why that's one of the singles. For me.
Yeah.
Because for me, we can get there just now. Safety is a nay-ish for me. Like, I like it.
Yeah.
The thing is, each song on this album I don't need to skip anymore because I love each in their own form.
Yeah.
But the ones where it's like, let's say somebody tell me you have 20 minutes to go listen to some Fall Off. What songs would I click?
Ooh, 20 minutes?
Safety is not one of those.
Okay, I can see what you're saying.
Or 30 minutes.
Yeah.
What were you with Safety?
Safety, I like Safety. I would say it's a yay for me. It's yay or nay, right?
Yes.
They ain't no neutral, right?
Yeah, you could be yay, neutral. Neutral.
I would say it's a yay for me.
Okay.
Especially because of like I see a meme where it say, imagine you send Cole a bunch of voicemails and he use it for a song. Because you know what, like each verse is like this thing, you know.
Yeah.
But I like it. Yeah, I like it because of I like man.
Okay. Yeah. Run a Train.
Yeah. It was a nay first because of the hook. I ain't like Hoyal's song, really. Then it was a Nutre. But no, it's like, yeah.
I like him more now for True that you said that. But at first, I just don't like Future as a person, not his music. So then I would just be like, like out of all people, Future.
You had catch it was Future on the hook?
One time.
I thought it was Cole.
No,
I didn't know it was Future.
But even you didn't get to just know. Like one time I was like, why he collab with Future? But the funny thing is, I didn't listen to it yet, but I see somebody make a post where it's like, oh, to everybody, this man could have actually collaborated. He only collabed with Burner and Thames. Like, and so in my head, I was like, because he didn't put the features in.
Yeah, of course.
So I'm like, but I thought I had her future.
Yeah.
But anyway, so it was okay for me. It's still growing on me. But what I feel like, what everybody feel about 2-6 is Poor Thing for me. Like, I feel like that's the single.
Poor Thing, bro.
Oh my God.
Thing is too, technically had teased Poor Thing.
Yeah.
Because in that trailer, Poor Thing was Poor Thing is what announced the fall off. That's what we see the text with, you know? So, yeah, Poor Thing.
It's a for sure yeah for me.
Poor Thing.
Legacy for sure.
Yeah.
It's one of my favorite songs. Like, if you ask me what song I play in my 30 minutes, I think Legacy is first before Poor Thing. But I think sometimes just as a woman, because, you know, like, I like when a nigga give a perspective on love. Yeah, so I just like, let me hear it. But it's a nay or yay for you?
Legacy, yeah, for sure. Yeah. Texting you. And the thing is too, right? I feel like maybe not everybody, but I could relate to finding the one that got away from me, right? Yo, you know what? I could probably use this moment itself to talk about this real quick, right? So they had this is a long time ago, right? And this was at the time.
Can I hear this?
I don't know if she watching this right now, but I don't know her name, but she used to work at Subway in Bush Road, right? She used to work at Subway in Bush Road, right? And I had the opportunity, we was, like, long story short, we was vibing, right? And I had the opportunity to ask her out, but I didn't, right? Because at that time I had this dumb rule that my first interaction with somebody, I would never ask them out. And if I see them again, then it's like, okay, it's a sign to ask them out. Dog, when I tell you I never see that girl again, like, I went back Subway.
So you vibe with her while she was putting your breath together?
Dog, that's the thing. It was like, I mean, we could get into details about that, but it was like the conversation. It wasn't silence and I was just watching her put bread. It was conversation. And then the main thing that my homies allowed for to tell a story, right? Where it was something about the way the Subway light was hitting her face and things like that. Like, yo, she was glowing, bro. Like, yeah. So I don't even know her name, but in my group, we just call her the green.
In your book, you just call her Subway?
In my group, we call her Subway. Yeah,
and you're trying to find the
one that got away from me. And when I was about to pay for it, it's like this, right? I reach in to pay for it. I get my wallet, get my card. No, I get the cash because, you know, Simati pay cash, right? And I giving it to her, right? Yo, this girl is watching me in my eyes, locking eye contact. She ain't even, you know, taking it. She's just watching me. And it feel like she was just waiting. You check?
Waiting
for me. And I was like, nah, I ain't doing it.
You thought you were going to go back next Friday and she'll be there?
The thing is, too, I had to take my time too, because, like, I was like, yo, I ain't going to go back one time. I'm going to let it, like, marinate. I even drive past Bush Road Subway, went all the way Tong Subway. I was like, yo, I'm gonna let it marinate. I just thinking she gonna be there still, you check? I want to take my time. I want to rush.
That's probably her last shift.
Yo, last shift. Me and what shit, but Subway girl, like, I was like, I'm my whole squad know that it was Subway girl a day. So if I see Subway girl, yeah.
Yeah, but I think they say that so many times with men that they, like, leave the one get away.
Yeah.
But I...
Thing is, maybe she's not even the one, you know? But I definitely owe her a date, though.
Oh, Lord.
For sure.
Y'all should go Subway. For sure. But,
So I thought about Subway girl when Legacy was...
Legacy,
yeah.
For me, we ain't getting that. So, Buns Road Blues.
Sorry, that's how slick you said. But you had to think about somebody, too.
I feel like they let me get away.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So you were vexed when you heard that song?
I don't be vexed. I'll just be like, yeah. That's your perspective.
Right.
Buns Road Blues. I, even going back to letting them get away, there's a line in this song where Cole is basically saying, and I want to quote it exactly like it's in the song, and then Thames' reply. That part of the song is my most favorite part of the song, and you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
But you're very good at quoting, like,
the lyrics.
But you just remember specifically what was said.
Yeah.
And
I don't remember that lyric.
No. Oh my God. Wait. If anything, we're gonna just act like we're gonna clip it like I just said.
Yeah. Doom.
Okay, yes. Okay.
Thames, bro.
Okay. So J. Cole is like, steady. Will you be around when I'm ready?
Yeah.
I'd rather you go and be happy, but I don't want to leave you alone. And she says, I'm steady, but love might be gone when you're ready. I should move on and be happy. But I also don't want to leave you alone.
Yeah. Because you're the confliction.
Bruh.
Because you're checking like, I can't be waiting forever.
For you to figure it out.
Love not going to be waiting forever. But I also...
Okay, we got to wrap it up though. Time. So just yay or nay. Who is you? Yay.
What?
Drum and bass. Drum and bass. I say bass. I'm taking on bass.
Yay. Hello, yay.
Yay.
We got more than yays? You could go ahead.
Yay.
For sure.
They let out.
Yeah. Come on, bro.
Oh, baby. Let out.
Oh.
We not here no more, guys.
That's how much of a
Set fire up. Where was it?
Yeah. Okay. All right. Bombs in the Veil. That's the third song I would play in this 30 minutes. Ooh. Love that song. It's a yay.
Hello, yay.
Lonely at the Top.
Hello, yay.
You have no nays yet.
I had nays on my first listen, but we talking about right now, right? So
the fall off is inevitable. I skipped the 39 intro.
Oh, yeah. You love that song. You were saying that. Yeah. That's a hell of a yay.
That's a yay for me. Lonely at the Top was also a yay, by the way. The fall off is inevitable. Nobody could say nay to that song because do you want to get into it briefly? Briefly.
This is another reason why I feel like this album is... This is another moment that had me checking like this is better than Forces, right? Because this, I feel like this is Cole's most impressive song.
Very much. You know what I mean? Yeah.
And I ain't gonna lie, I was caught up in the moment, and I was like, "Yo, this is my favorite song from Cole," just because I was so impressed by it, you know. But then the more I listened to it, I was like, I don't know if it's my favorite song, but his most impressive song.
This one rap his life backwards, and not. When I hear people saying he was doing that, I thought he was like, I walk in the room, and then this start happening. No. Nah. This man capture when you rewind something,
dog,
how something could go in girth.
Dog.
Like, oh my gosh. Yeah, how the tears go back into your eyes.
Yo. Right to the sides of their face and into their eyes. Dog. Took the wedding ring off her finger. Dog.
Instead of putting it on. Like he rap it in reverse.
Bruh.
So I get what you mean. The Veilist with Erykah Badu is a yay for me.
For sure. Yeah.
Old Dog.
Yeah.
Nah, it's on New Trey.
Yeah, New Trey?
New Trey for me.
For real?
Yeah. Life Sentence is like, yay.
You know what? Life Sentence is yeah, but I wanted to say something. One of my homies was like, if he was called girl, he would be like, so you think being with me mean you in jail, man, or something? Like, you're a prisoner because of that life sentence? I was like, okay, I see what you're saying, but he ain't mean it like that, you know what I mean?
But if you really boil it down to, it's like you signing yourself up to spend the rest of your life
with somebody, yeah.
And Only You with Burna Boy, the fact that they sampled Jack Cure.
Oh, I didn't.
Keverne.
Damn,
What? He like, when.
I didn't know that was a Jack Cure song.
Will I see
each other? Nah.
And he was like,
I thought I was Burna Boy.
Instead of Babylon released The Cure, he like, I'm actually really insecure.
I'm not really secure.
I'm not really secure.
That's all Jack Cure. I didn't know that.
We didn't even get into this. So much you could talk about how many samples in this thing, but I ain't what I hear. I wasn't in love with that music artist analysis.
Yeah. I gotta listen to that Jack Cure because I love that part about Burna. Like that melody.
That ain't Burna.
But I thought it was Burna.
That's Jack Cure.
Let me go check Jack Cure, bro.
We don't support. Anyway.
But we don't support.
He ain't in jail for Shane?
I don't know.
Okay. And him as a person we can't support, but some of his songs are just so classic. Anyway, Man Up Above. because I love that gospel song.
Dog.
It's a huge yay for me.
Yeah.
Yeah. And also he sampled that.
Yeah. I was checking like, yo, what Cole know about gospel music, bro? That was checking
like, oh God.
Like, yeah, but I ain't expect this man to be, you know? I know he got music taste or whatever, but yeah. But I was like, that's a church, like a
but
church
he
kid.
sampled also. Like, I'm still Jenny from the Block in the same song. Don't be. Yes.
What song that be? I'm still
Jenny from the Block.
Nah. That's the beat for still. Different layers though.
Hey, what's sad? Show me.
That's Jenny on the Block?
On the block.
That's Jenny from the Block?
He sampled that way of saying like for the rock that I got. I'm still Jenny from the Block.
I gotta probably hear it. Maybe I know part of it.
Anyways, I love her again, and every song after this is a yay for me.
Yeah, basically. Yeah.
I love her again. What if? Quick stop. The whole world is a veil. Ocean Wave was a bonus song.
Yeah.
But I feel like he could have ended at the whole world is the veil.
That's what I was gonna ask you, because you see how you feel about whole world is a veil? How you feel like a Love Yours Part 2? Somebody said that Ocean Wave felt like that for them.
Really?
Because of what? Because of the lyrics.
I would have to go look.
Yeah, you
like really died. And I miss J. Cole rolling the credits in his album.
Yeah,
that's how you just really feel like it's a movie.
Yeah,
like
true,
they were so bad that for like 2014, I could have do the whole credits. Like, mama,
I love you. Yeah. Money
like,
making Mac, what up?
What up? Yo, you need to bring back rolling the credits at the end of the song.
Man, so if you don't get the credits, walk up on the movie theater. Like, yeah, bro. Like, yeah.
But for such a storyteller, that's what he been doing. So we're going to end it off with how we feel about the fall off. But before we end it off and give you, let's just do one question each.
One question each.
Quick J. Cole trivia.
J. Cole trivia, boy. Okay, something quick. What's J. Cole's mother name?
What?
Her first name?
I actually don't know that.
Oh, okay.
Like, I feel like I don't want to get into his business.
It's in the music, though.
Really?
So, yeah.
Oh, what is?
Kate.
Oh,
Kate Cole.
Kate Cole. Yeah. I think I did know that.
Yeah, and he's in the podcast too.
Yeah, I did know that.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought we was going to do trivia with music.
Oh, okay, cool. Like a finish the lyrics or something.
Not music.
He mother.
He
How old he mother be?
Oh my God. Okay.
Music. Okay. Ask me. Okay, I could give you a music one.
Okay, but this is a music one. Because a lot of people feel like they're not sure if you have a daughter and a son.
Oh, yeah.
What is it?
It's two sons. For sure. He said in a song.
Yeah, but I feel like you're not listening if you think it's a daughter and a son.
Yeah. I think people stuck on For Your Eyes Only. That was right.
Yeah.
I thought he had a daughter too. And I thought he was going to die at the end of For Your Eyes Only. Like, I thought it was all about him. I was one of those people.
I did in the beginning. But then I feel like I was like, this can't be about him.
Yeah, like first listen, I thought it was about him. And then second listen, I was like, okay, nah, this ain't cool.
Give me a question.
Yeah. Okay, finish the lyric.
My brain been fried, guys. Like 2026 and then 31 really coming there and like, ugh. Anyway, let's go.
Damn, I ain't gonna lie, I wasn't ready for this one. I have easy ones in my head.
Do it.
Wait. Okay. Can I make $1 million? Easy one, right?
It's not easy for me.
Oh, it's not easy?
No.
Oh, okay, perfect then, perfect.
I don't know. Is this from the new album?
This from For Your.
Okay, but you can't just say, can I make $1 million? Give me the line, say it how it's supposed to say.
It literally start with, can I make $1 million?
Oh.
That's the first line of the...
Can I make $1 million?
But it's the chorus though. It's the chorus.
I don't know.
Can I make $1 million off a rap tune?
What song that is?
January 28th. The real is back, the Ville is back, flowing. They start, can I make $1 million off a rap tune?
I actually don't know that.
That's a cool.
Like, you know what my problem is for 2014?
What?
I studied lyrics how I think I'm hearing it. I never actually went and look at the words. Because, for example, with except for GOMD apparently, but every other song is what I hear.
Yeah. So you like Jody then with "Can I see you, Forrest" instead of "Can I see you for once"?
Okay. Out of the first 5 artists that Rock Nation signed, what number was cool?
Number 1.
Okay.
Easy.
So you're the real fan, apparently.
Easy.
Out of the both of us. But honestly, guys, this was it. There's so much more we could talk about, but we're going to be here for days, and we actually have stuff to go do.
Yeah.
But if y'all enjoy this and y'all like our takes, let us know if this is something y'all would want more. Because, we here, we could do it. And I genuinely thank you, J. Cole, if you see this.
Yeah.
For just producing and making. That's something. There's so many things I have questions about. That's a whole other conversation of just like, because now we want to try to focus on the fallout, but there's so many questions of him as an artist and throughout the years, like even him producing his music and the podcast. I have so many things I want to say, but just thank you for like helping a lot of us. I think you see this on, even though he rolled out the album we didn't talk about, and all him like driving his Honda Civic and touring America because he wanted to actually see it. Because he said usually he drop albums and he just stay in his house and don't even, he just like, he see 1 million people listen to it. Cool. No, he actually on the road seeing the 1 million people listen to it. And that's like, he wanted to be in it this time. And just thank you for that. Thank you for coming on tour. Thank you for helping us.
Thank you for dropping them tour dates. That's all we wanted to know.
Anything you want to thank him for?
I want to thank you for something, but I want to ask you something first. Thank you.
Okay.
If you had one thing to ask Cole, like you only have one question, what would you ask him?
Ooh.
I don't know my answer, but...
The thing is, I have a whole Word document.
Yeah.
This is so... This is cringe. I have a Word document of how I would outline an interview with him.
Yeah. Nah, it's not cringe.
Like, what question would I ask? I think because I resonate a lot with his love songs, I would ask him, I would really want to ask him if he a lover boy and why. Because I feel like, that might sound stupid, but I feel like out of all the people and all the rappers, like he the only one that has really come out and not from a toxic perspective, like address what love is and why it adds so much to your life and family. And I would really want him to like explain why that is and why he feels he needs to put that into music. But there's so many other questions.
If I had to guess, I would say he a lover boy though. Because of his, even though he was dealing with temptations, he explained that, but what was your question before that I asked you that? I forget.
I had asked you what you would thank him for.
Oh, yo, Cole, just thank you for being you. That's it. Like, and that's a lot. That's a very short way to say a lot.
That's a lot.
Yeah, thank you for being you. That's
I really feel like you're just a very genuine and humble person, but I'm still bougie still.
Yeah, so what you say, you bougie still.
For the love of Cole, we out.
Yes, sir.
Bye.
Peace. See y'all at a concert, yo.